If you have heard of the anarcho-punk scene in Newcastle on Tyne in 1985, then you must be someone who is interested in the history of counterculture and rebellion. The photographs in this video tell the story of a moment in time when the working-class punk scene in Newcastle was thriving, despite the surrounding decay and despair. Newcastle in the 1980s was a grim place. Unemployment was high, culture was low, and the town centre was deserted. But amidst this bleakness, a vibrant alternative music scene emerged. One particular venue, the Station, stood out from the rest. Set up in an old police social club in Gateshead, it was off the map and not mentioned in the comprehensive surveys of 1980s Newcastle clubs. The photographer Chris Killip stumbled upon the Station by chance. He didn't set out to document the anarcho-punk scene, but rather to capture the people who history happened to. Killip was drawn to working-class individuals in England's northeast during a period of deindustrialization. He saw their struggles and their resilience, and he wanted to document their stories. What Killip found at the Station surprised him. These were not the stereotypical punks of 1970s London. These were politically aware individuals who were passionate about animal rights and would often join the miners' strike marches. They were not interested in violence but instead found solace in solidarity. Killip describes them as having only one outfit, but it was perfected to create their unique punk look. Nights at the Station all blended into one, but they were filled with energy and a sense of purpose. Killip returned to the Station multiple times, capturing the Moshpits and the bodies in motion with his 4.5 plate camera and Norman flash. The club had no lights and the walls, floor, and ceiling were painted black, creating a unique atmosphere. He used one of these photos for his book in flagranti and stored the rest away for 30 years until his son discovered them and urged him to publish. The result is a book titled The Station, which allows us to savor this moment in history. In these photographs, we see young men who are now grandparents, reflecting on a time that might have been forgotten if not for Killip's discovery. The club closed later that year, and this moment in the working-class punk scene of Newcastle could have been lost forever. But Killip's hope is that these photographs can inspire young people today. They show what can be achieved when you don't ask for permission and get on with it. So, let's immerse ourselves in these images and reminisce about an era of rebellion, resilience, and cultural moments that often get overlooked. The most exciting part is still ahead, as we delve into the moshpits of the working-class punk scene of Newcastle in 1985. Let us journey together and appreciate the history that these photographs represent.